All right, so when I talk about being in the top four sellers, this is what I mean. So you'll notice the top four sellers right here, 24, 23.95, 22. They're really the only ones that are going to make any sales, because anything beyond this, people are not going to go in here and kind of search for all the more expensive items when they could go ahead and buy the cheaper items. So when our price falls in the top four slots, then we can go ahead and list it. In the beginning, I had you list items that at least made the first page. The only reason I had you do that is so you could get used to listing items. Anything beyond the top four here, we're not going to have a good chance at selling that product at all. And I think on this one, we might even be on the second page now. Actually, if we fell all the way to the third page. So this item will never sell, because when people go to search on Amazon, they're not going to the third page of people selling that same exact product. They always buy on the first four. Normally, as an overall rule, they buy within the first four sellers. So any of the top four sellers they buy from. Additionally, if we are beyond 4 or 5 here, probably just 4, we're not going to have an opportunity to win the buy box. The buy box, once again, is this right here. So this is literally called the buy box. Buy new, it's in a box. And if we can hit, if folks can just hit add to cart, we're more than likely get to sell that item because we're in the buy box. Meaning, shipping with Amazon Prime. Hold on. Yeah, so this is an Amazon product. So obviously Amazon has got the buy box on this item. But the couple other sellers that are competitive on price on this item, they get a percentage of the buy box throughout the day. I'll send you the what exactly the buy box is and how we get that. But we're slowly getting a percentage of that now. But anything beyond these first couple prices here, or these first couple sellers, all these folks down here, they're not competitive enough on the price to where they're not going to win the buy box, especially if we're on the second or third page. We're never going to win the buy box in that item, and people are never going to search that deep. So when you're listing or searching for a product, if our price falls in between any of these couple sellers, go ahead and list it. If it's down here, do not list it, because we're just wasting our time. And it took me a little while to figure that out, but anything beyond the first couple, we are definitely wasting our time. So if you find that it does fall without or outside of these first couple, just move on to the next one, because you're wasting your time, and you can move on to a product that we can actually sell. So hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, thanks a lot.